See what happens, boys. Thanks for tuning in. We're having a fun, good Friday night. I don't know about you. Touchdown coming. Oh, touchdown for that. Nah, but we're gonna. Everybody got a review. There you go. Cheers, man. Cheers, dude, man. Tonight, don't feel bad. I will 100%. Let me just try to take a picture here.
Yo.
Historic
there you are.
Field, fittingly it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions
Dude, I'm
to
so
an
ready
NFL
for this
game
league to advance.
Evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Was that the one that y'all made?
No, this is, I'm a commissioner in this league, but it was already going whenever I joined it.
Which?
Running from the gun with Henry.
Do what?
Give him 3 there on the first play of the
Which
game.
one's the one that I joined?
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of
this one's called the
right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of
yeah, doing that one.
Frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, come on, John.
His throw incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am.
I've been on the road like all day.
Much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. The footwork, that led to the incompletion.
How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone.
I've been on the road like all day.
I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else?
I drove down to Georgia
also by taking that gamble. If we don't
Wednesday. Or not Wednesday, Thursday morning.
Where do you live?
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said, because you close to Wheats, ain't you?
Yeah.
Because you're close to Wheats and you ain't far from me.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Yeah, I used to live in Lexington, where you're from.
Yeah.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense.
I lived there from like 2014 to 20.
All types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
What school did you go to?
I didn't. I'm only a sophomore.
Oh, you're young as fuck.
Yeah. My dad was the pastor at Coggins. It's like
7 yards to pick up
downtown Lexington.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
It's off Main
you're
Street.
able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam.
Do you know any of the Comers?
Near the 45, they'll spot
Talking
at the
about
44.
Jacob Comer
They'll get
and
3 as the drive
Comer.
continues. It's a first
Yeah.
down.
Yep, I know all about
I
wrestling.
know. They went to our church.
But I love
Yeah, I
watching a
wrestled
team that
with,
has enough
Jake Cole.
confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And his throw's going to be
And their
incomplete.
cousins went to
They've
West.
given up a few first downs on this
Yeah.
drive, but getting
Oh,
the
Luke.
incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Luke went
So
to
now
West.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm coming after you. 55's my guy, 55. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Do you know who Graham
One
Buns
that's
is?
intercepted.
I know who is.
Picked off at the 45.
Graham
And he'll
Buns.
return this one just shy
The
of
correct name's
midfield
not
to the
Houston,
49.
He lived right up the road from Central.
Even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes.
And he's like
Here
a
you
big
got
donor.
linebacker that's going to stay at home and just
name's
sit
not
down in that
sounding
zone.
familiar.
And this one basically comes right to him.
He used to win like
The Bengals
the
drive about to get going.
where you gotta throw the ball through the truck or whatever.
Yeah.
He used to win that all the
You
time.
don't look down at the play sheet and say, this is what the
He's
problem
rich
is.
as all get out though.
Let's find out who my player
He's got
is.
more money than
Get the
sense.
ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's
Yeah,
more
feel
important
that.
to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number
Could definitely use it right now.
or the right play.
That's why I'm even playing this league.
Shoot, you tell me
The
that.
last
Just try to
one got a
pick up some
couple.
cash.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Need it.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And
I'm
it'll be
broke.
incomplete.
Holy cow, I'm broke.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out.
Yeah, somebody tried to trade me AJ Green for a 90 speed
Second down, that leaves him staring up here on 3rd and 8.
linebacker.
Lets it fly for Thielen.
By the way, we've got a 90 speed linebacker.
Hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
Huge lead.
But it's now 4th down.
And the only one I'm in.
A couple of times
Yeah,
they've
big
tried to
faces.
stretch the field here in this first quarter.
Yeah.
They haven't been successful yet, but obviously they're going to keep trying, and maybe
You're
they'll find some
the
seams
Rams.
underneath as this
I'm gonna
game
look at your
progresses.
I think my team's pretty set, man.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
I've only allowed,
So well
really
done
need a
there.
wide
These
receiver.
punters, they get
I've only
more
allowed 20
specialized
points
and
so
better
far.
each and every year,
Through
don't they?
games.
They sure do, and now it's really not the
Jeez,
American
you've
punters.
got
It's
so
the
many wide
Australian punters with their
receivers.
kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will score.
He just tried to throw a screen out on me and got it took
Cincinnati.
back for a touchdown.
Short throw, pick
Yep,
six
I've
right
seen
there.
the
Those
receivers and
linebackers, they
I pretty
love
much
when those
use
short throws
all of
come
them.
and those eyes get real
About the
wide.
only
don't they?
one.
How about the anticipation?
No
of the
one's that's
play,
not
reading,
tradable for sure.
reacting, and then the
Kendrick
ability to
Bourne,
catch the football and take it in
Watkins,
the opposite
Deebo
direction.
Samuel,
Extra
and
point
McIlroy.
up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0
Almost
game.
for the right price. They could go.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I'm trying to get a SS at least.
And that one will bounce
think
out of the
nobody
back.
wants a
So we will
linebacker.
start here at the 25.
Yeah, you don't have any SS.
The
thought
Packer
I
offense
thought
ready to get their
Watkins was
next drive underway.
Deebo Samuel's only a star.
Possession of the football, 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. The
No.
Hippocratic oath, first do no harm, and right now they're putting themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
I just want to have one.
That might break big.
You see what I'm
Screen
fucking
pass.
doing.
Looked like it was coming
team
together.
around,
Looked like
put
there
up
was an
77
opening.
last week.
Still ended up with a solid game.
Jeez. I've scored 177 points in 3 games.
Go see how many I scored, please. I know I scored
And he's only hit
77.
on 2 of his
I
first 6
scored
passes.
77,
Time for a
56,
quick
and
quarterback
17.
regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a
Okay,
3rd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first
No,
before he's
allowed
brought down
77
at the
mistakes.
39-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Quit talking about it and bring it.
How many turnovers have you forced in the 3 games?
To be honest with you, I know I forced quite a few in the last game. I think I had like 8
Mike 20, Mike 20,
in the
Mike
game I
20.
played against the
I've
Bears.
forced 17 turnovers in 3 games.
Mine's probably not far off that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
I'll tell you how much you
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down.
You scored 148.
48-yard line.
It's not bad.
We don't play at all.
Come up in Bengals
How many,
territory now with a
how many
first
points
and
have you
10
allowed?
at the 48-yard line.
Like 49.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
I've heard about guarantee I've got the least amount of points allowed through 3 games. Because I highly doubt
Hand off out of the gun.
doing better than
And
20.
You've
he'll get this
allowed
down to about the 46.
same amount.
2
Do
yards
it.
on the carry there. It'll be
You've
second
allowed
down.
49.
No, I only allowed 40 points. Because Holmes only scored 7, 7, 6.
They won that battle at the point of attack
know
at the
for
line
sure.
of scrimmage. They used
Wait, hold on,
great
hold on.
leverage,
I was looking
held
at my
their
team.
spot, and stacked him up.
That's right, my fault.
Yeah, so
You've
I
only
know
allowed like 20 points.
Yeah, I've only allowed 20 points. I know. My fucking defense has been crazy.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete.
I just picked up JJ Watt.
With 7,
Hey,
and
but
that'll
have you
bring
seen
up
my
what looks to
fucking
be a 3rd and
defense?
inches. Can't be more than a
And then
half
I just
full.
yeah, I know,
fucking-
it's
and I
stupid.
added DJ Reader to it today.
Good lord.
Fucking, I'm down Cam Jordan for 4 weeks, which is what triggered me getting the trade for Reader. But just think about D-line once Jordan comes back with Cam Jordan, Aaron Donald, DJ Reader, and Eddie Goldman.
Who do you want for Cam?
From the gun, he'll run this off. And he gets it to the
Nobody
34. Good
at
enough for the first.
Cam Jordan is going to be at home until he
That extends this drive.
First and 10
same
at
with
the
Aaron
34-yard line.
Oh, yeah, Aaron Donald.
I hope he retires mid-year.
No, I haven't for probably 3
That's the end of the
seasons.
first
After
quarter.
1-7.
Yeah, but we
Audio
redrafted
Sports.
this year.
Packers nothing.
Do what?
We redraft.
No, we don't. It only thing it
This
is it's
offense
a rookie
finding
draft
its
that we
legs
do
now.
each season.
Here's another first and 10.
I thought he said we had to drop everybody.
No.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, if that's the
Now
case,
they
I'm
go
leaving the
screen,
league
it's
for
complete.
sure. Because I don't
He'll
do
be
fantasy
marked
drafters
down
like
at
the
the
league does.
26
Season.
with a
That's
gain
too
of
much
7.
time.
Complete to number
That'd be
7.
stupid to do.
I'll play the rest of the year.
First before you come back
I mean, I'll
and
play
make a
out the
nice
season,
safe throw.
but
And
I
in
won't
this
be
case,
back
that's
season
exactly
2
what he
if they
did.
do that,
Found his
but
running back,
I know Jackson
let him
wouldn't
create
do
some
that.
space, and it turned out to be a nice
That'd
play
be
for the
stupid.
offense.
No,
This
okay.
thing says, I bet Kanye won Nevada and they don't even know how to tell us.
Got an open man. It's
I
Valdez
just wish they would
Scantling.
fucking hurry up.
And he's got another first down.
I'm so
The
tired of
tackle's
it.
going to be made at the Bengals 16. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and goal at the
But
3-yard
one of the
line.
ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Brought down.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends.
Second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
It's too bad.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7.
I got the Giants team next, and then I'll play Adam Weeks. Week 5. Week 5 will be where I take my first game.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I was 8-2 going into the game.
At their own
One of my losses on fucking first one. I fucking beat them 34-22.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what kind of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up? They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
I'm getting tired. Jeez, bro, can we like get this league going?
Right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front.
He forced 17.
That discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Yeah.
Fell incomplete.
I knew I was up there.
Setting up the screen for Cook.
8.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Complete.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down, Bengals.
And my game against the Eagles was a close game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Derrick Henry. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
On the carry.
It's a big run there by Henry. 49 yards.
49-yard gain on the play. And
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Henry. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
How
2nd
much time is
and
left in
10
the game?
at the Packers' 18-yard line.
Oh no,
Nothing on
I'm
that
falling
last
asleep
run.
over
They'll
here.
try again 2nd and 10.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking middle, and it's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Complete to CJ
First time
Uzomah.
they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first
at the
down.
1-yard line.
If I don't answer you, just yell. And I'm like, you're blaring music. I'll wake up.
Do
Hopefully. I'm falling asleep over here, waiting on this game.
And he takes it
Okay, I'm
into
out
the
of
end
work.
zone.
How's it going with the work?
Bengals.
Touchdown.
I'm not. I've been up since 7.
His second touchdown.
I've been
of the
moving
season.
boxes
And
and
the
riding in the
Bengals
car
have
all
taken the
day.
lead.
And
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to
probably
be the
play
one to get
this one
across the
now.
chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Yeah,
A
I'm bothered
workhorse
about
on the
that. Still
drive,
gonna be
and
awake
how about
right
that
now.
last decisive run to
If I
punch
do
it in?
anything else after this, I may jump my one up.
Now Bullock to add the extra point.
Today.
Yeah, I woke up at 7
And he's
after
got
not
it. It's
sleeping
now
well
a
last night.
14-7 ball game.
Because the air mat I was sleeping on,
14. Packers
we
7.
lose the air over time. And so, about an hour into laying down and sleeping, I was on the floor.
Damn.
It was rough. Woke up at 7 to my dad going, "Hey, Chick-fil-A's here." I was like, "I'm up."
Right?
I was like, "Can we get that alarm every morning?" He goes, "I don't know about all that."
They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
The ball carried by number 33. He's brought down by William Jackson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Can you? Are you friends with Andrew Canaris?
Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality. That's you, Charles
Will you,
Davis.
Will
In Orlando,
will you tag him in the chat
they'll have stats
and tell him that I'm in the middle of a league game right now, so I can accept his
larger
name?
than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling. 15 yards on the play, first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken
So if we
down
recount
and
real quick,
sacked.
he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here.
Tackled back
No
at the
doubt about it.
41-yard
He's
line.
Just invite him to this party.
See, like, I don't want to. This dude in the fucking.
Gotta imagine the
We're
pass rush will be
came towards the
equally
end of half.
intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now left side on the swing pass. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That's the Packers.
In this first half. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Yeah, you just had this dude fucking 3rd and 9. And he fucking got the first down following his red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Complete to Chase Sternberger.
One more stop. First and 10.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. They'll look to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And for the
risky
third time
decision,
here, this
or
man is
not
intercepted. Snags it for the
He had the ball on the
and his guys have
fucking
got
6-yard
it
line,
in the
or
closing
4-yard line,
stages of the first
with
half.
6 seconds left.
10 at their
Instead
own
of
2-yard line.
kicking his field goal, he tried to go for it and throw a fucking pick.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Over the middle and...
It's in the game.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
You still there? Did you fall asleep? Trey.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're
Little
close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
He tried to get
Overall,
ducks.
I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
We'll see if they can pick it up.
Fucking had the ball
He'll get
in
about
his
3
quarterback
here
line
as he's
with
out
6
to the
seconds to
30.
go.
Number
He started
33, the
kicking his
ball
field
carrier.
goal. He threw a
Brought
pass
down
and
at
he
the
got picked
30-yard
off.
line. That's
A nickel
gain of
look
3.
now for the Bengals as they try to
And he
stop
had
them here
one
on
on 7
3rd down.
instead.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
We're on Green Bay.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
He was taken down
Brandon,
at the
5
50-yard
yards on
line.
that run.
It's a
Let's
gain
get back
of
to the
5.
huddle and make sure
Brings
you're
up
back.
2nd and
You
5.
spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one. He's got it at the 15.
I need to get my swag right now.
Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. For Green Bay.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
40-yard line.
It's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down.
Tell you one thing, John Ross is one of my most favorite
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Especially on Madden.
This is Henry, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they slapped out the line of scrimmage.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
But it brings up
the field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
52's the mic. Focus, defense, focus. Hey,
and finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
For the field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
And Bullock will put this one through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Now a throw. Here's secured by his running back out of the backfield.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17. Yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Number 33, the ball carrier.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the Bengals' 26-yard line.
2nd and 3. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
At their own 11-yard line.
But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
A gain of 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders. Now, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Let's go.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
trying to run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Packers 21. Bengals 17. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
5-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And they go play action now. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
From the 10, this is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Kick is good.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Watch the screen. Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
He's back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
46-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
The pass intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for the Bengals, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna look and tell you what my game. Man, that was a fucking crazy fucking finish. I want to see something. I want to see if it was showing that last play. Nope, it won't. Damn. Oh, yeah, well. Man, I thought he had me beat. He had me beat right now. Look at that. All up wide open. I may would have caught him with Clark. But he fell down, then he had to do this. And this is where I sealed the game. Try to get that little quick pass. He's trying to get me field range, that's all it was. Yeah, I won. 24-21. Hey, +1 on speed. Ooh. I'll play you next, that's a dub. Let's see. Yep, we are up next. And then I'm on my bye week. Oh, shut up, Thielen. I'm 2-3, not 2-2. You still in that fucking party chat from earlier. You dumbass.
Shorty try to sell me on something while I hold it. Counting earth since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, better get a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can face it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed.
Ooh, look at that.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough. I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them. When I told them we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling the dust. You with it, so what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the air. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the air. Now we on 10. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
The ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. One to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news